Wasn't worth it. It's a fucking Bob Evans. You know, Bob Evans has died so much. Yeah, Bob Evans, it's not even worth going in there. But it has been a huge pay cut. Like this time last year, you could be making that $1,000 you see already a week. This year, you're not making that. You're not making that a week. You would be wasting at least 2 tanks of gas to make that money. That's $60 in gas to make $1,000. That's $60 a day. Because you're gonna be driving back and like these people are putting up 158 miles a delivery. Now, this person had 157 deliveries for the fucking week. So it's like 7. Mine, yeah, that's double. That's double the fuck. Like they're putting in double the workload. Now that I'm actually doing the actual metrics in my head. 150 some deliveries, and basically I do about anywhere from 10 to 12 deliveries a day max, and that gives me my base money. So if they're doing double, if they're pulling 157 deliveries in one fucking week, that means that they're pulling at least 15 a day, if not more, or they're working all 7 days and they're still pulling at least 15 or more, because that's double, dude. That's double. Is it worth it? I guess maybe it is for them in their area. Maybe they're making bank. I don't know, but I've asked myself, like, is that $1,000 worth it? But you gotta total how much extra work they had to put in for that shit. Now, if they got easy restaurants where they were basically just walking into PetSmart, grabbing a bunch of shit and walking the fuck out, then hell yeah, do that shit. And it's just like our market. It's started to bullshit. Like, you don't really see PetSmart orders no more. Like, they're becoming rare again. PetSmart used to be frequent, now they're rare. And it's like all you see is fast food and bullshit orders. And it's just like, people, I don't know what's going on, the whole quote unquote inflation, but remember that Doordash don't pay us shit. So at least if you ain't got the money to tip, make sure your restaurant's close to where you live. At least then there's a chance you get your shit. Otherwise, you're gonna be like those memes on the driver forum, where they got this meme of McDonald's. And it's got a bunch of Doordash orders on the screen. Anybody that's a driver knows exactly what a Doordash order looks like. And they got a fucking counter flooded with them bitches, which means somebody made all the food, but all that shit's not getting delivered because there's no tip attached to it. McDonald's is notorious for no tip, no nothing. Most McDonald's orders in my area, no tip. They don't ever have a fucking tip. I'll take McDonald's. I take some McDonald's somebody that I know, but will I take McDonald's to some stranger that when I see the orders worth like $4 and $6? No, I don't even accept that shit because I know it's not worth it. Oh look, a Burger King. That's not gonna be even remotely worth looking at. I know Burger King don't never worth looking at. But yeah, it's been pretty depressing. Hopefully they give me like what? 3 more $20 orders? That's all I need for the day. It's 3 more $20 orders and I'm happy. That's one day where I actually made max fucking the money that I felt like I wanted to make to sit in this fucking car. This is boring. Like if they had you constantly driving, that's why I would get the catering shit. That you're constantly driving, you're giving me decent stuff that like has me constantly working instead of just sit here feeling stupid. Sometimes, a lot of the time, most of the time. Just saying. Y'all can keep us busy with good orders and nobody will have a problem. You don't have to worry about Top Dasher if you actually put some money on that shit. Oh, Five Guys, usually not worth it, or it's me sitting there for 50 years. I do believe I banned that restaurant, so I'm just gonna let that shit go by on my screen. Probably not even worth it, no way. But yeah, the last time I was in that restaurant, they had me sit there for 15 minutes. The dude was like, "Do you want a milkshake?" I'm like, "No, I want to leave." I wanted to be like, I'm lactose intolerant. You had me shit all over the place while I'm mid delivery or something? You trying to set me up for failure, broski? But yeah, they offered me a milkshake, and I haven't been in that place since because it pissed me off because it's like, no, I don't want your food because then it's gonna take longer for you to then And then the customer's gonna see me with the milkshakes. They're gonna be like, so that's what took you so long. You were getting yourself something. I'm gonna rate you down. I'm gonna give you a 1 star. And it's like, no, I was waiting on your shit. See, I don't take, like, if they offer you some sort of food and that shit, I'm against taking food, especially if the customer can see me with that shit. Because the customer gonna be like, oh, so that's what took you so long? You ordering food on my time's dime? And it's, no, I don't deal none of that shit. Plus, most fast food, I don't eat this shit no way. But yeah, DoorDash, if you get this message, I'm just trying to pay my car payment, bro. I got a check engine light. They trying to charge me $6,000 to fix that shit. $6,000. You see, I'm not in the plush luxury of my car. I'm in the fucking loaner. $6,000, DoorDash. You want to help me get that? Like, I'm saying, I don't mean next year. I don't mean in 3-4 fucking months. I mean 1 month. You want to help me get that 6K? Since you giving niggas $1,000 a week, that's what, 6 weeks. Hook a nigga up with orders that basically put me to where I need to be. 6K is what Serpentini Chevy wants to fix my engine, and all I have is a fucking collapse lifter. $6,000. I will send you the email if you want. Or you can just call Denise at Serpentine Chevy and ask her, how much do you want to fix this guy's Chevy? $6,000 with tax. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going to them for it. They already got $325 for no reason. Remember, that diagnostic wasn't free. They got $325 to do absolutely nothing. If you can't tell me that this shit's not a highway ripoff, in the moment that we have a car repair or anything to go wrong with our car, that we aren't deserving of our money, fuck y'all. It's like straight up and down. If you say a delivery person is not deserving of their money, after all, there are people out here literally losing their lives mid-delivery. Some dude in California lost his life. Some dude in Washington lost his life doing this shit. Now y'all gotta understand that people are putting their, not just their fucking cars and their time and then a little bit of money online. They're putting their actual physical well-being in jeopardy to give you your food. And then we could walk away with these, the entire order, regardless of what you tip, is worth $2.83 on average. Let that shit sink in. Your order is worth $2.83 on average to a delivery person. That's after all the bullshit we go through. We got to look for like $3. You lucky when you get those extra from when the order actually equates to a genuine $5 earning. I'm gonna repeat that. When you actually understand how DoorDash and all this bullshit works with taxes and shit, your average delivery driver, after the deductions, they make about $7,000 to $8,000. That 20, 30, 40, 50K that you're hearing about, half that shit. You gotta take that shit by half, because remember, your average person is putting in a good $30 in gas at least every 2 days. Let that shit sink in. And if you share a car with somebody, you're daily. You're putting that shit in daily. I don't hear nothing else about that shit. Are people paying off cars with this shit? Sure, if you got a bucket.